Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 9 of our Island of Hell campaign in Crusader Kings 2. Let's continue. So in the previous episode, we've succeeded in our first war. We managed to conquer this small county in Ireland, so that's great. We have now ourselves a first vassal, a bishop, so I don't know, maybe that's gonna be helpful in some way. And yeah, we got ourselves a second county to rule. Unfortunately, we couldn't really raise much army from there yet because it's just devastated, but yeah, soon enough that's probably gonna be helpful. Now also, maybe we could just go and like right away declare a war on someone else in here, like Connacht. Doesn't have any allies, doesn't have enough prestige, and only has 700 armies. So we could be able to just go and conquer him right away. The problem is that I unfortunately couldn't like raise my army and stand it in here before declaring a war. By the way, oh yeah, I could move my capital here. No, we're not gonna be doing that. And yeah, if I were to pillage him before the war, as we did with these guys, there is a chance that someone else gonna go and try to conquer him. But I think it's still gonna be reasonable. So let's get back. Let's get back to that. Let's just go and pillage the shit out of this guy, even though he doesn't have enough armies as is. Actually, I haven't toggled looters, but I should be able to toggle loot. Oh, yeah, I should be able to toggle looters in here. And yeah, even though he doesn't really have enough army to defend himself as is, I still better be safe. By the way, what's going on in here? Defend against the host and someone's holy war. Okay. But yeah, I'll just go and burn down Connacht. Might as well go and try to pillage some extra people before starting a war. Young Grimmer became a skilled tactician. Okay. Do you want to become my commander? I actually don't have space for commanders, but these guys are actually pretty terrible, so might as well. Grimmer. Sure, go and become my commander. Young Erker seems to be developing a rather devious and manipulative streak. Who the hell are you? My courtier, who is strong and a bastard. Chance of becoming cruel and becoming deceitful. Sure, just become cruel, whatever. You also don't have a focus. Just gonna try to make you into a marshal as well. Okay, we are allowed to hold a great blood yet again. Not really interested in that. And there's some war just ended inconclusively. Don't really care about that as well. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna let this thing finish. We also don't really have the need of for the boats to be standing, because it's actually just wasting extra money. And yeah, just gonna do the pillaging. We might as well go and try to pillage Breton before leaving, because just free money after all. What's your religion? Oh, you're actually Germanic, really? Are you a part of like Scotland or something? Petty Kingdom of some place. Okay, your color actually looks like a rebellion, not just Petty Kingdom, but sure. That's fine. Oh, what is that? Grand Summoning. For some time now, my brother in darkness, a rifle of Vermland, and I have been researching the proper ritual for invoking a certain Jotun Lord. A few weeks back, our kin managed to procure an ancient clay tablet with the missing incantation. We stand ready to attain powers undreamed of by a mortal man. Sure, unlimited power! That's some nice quote from some nice film. Grand Summon. Our coven surrounds the summoning circle. The correct symbol is drawn. The fatty candles burning a sickly green. Refill intones the final invocation, just to offer up the sacrifice. But I bungle the cat and the drugged child starts screaming. The dagger slips from my bloody hands when I hear the insane laughter issuing forth from the circle. Pathetic kettle, you are playing with forces you cannot comprehend. Oh my goodness. Learn your place. Pandemonium erupts as a fiery figure flashes into being and then starts to fade away. Some brethren start crying or shrieking, others try to kill each other. One sister is trying to poke her own eye right in front of Raphael, who just stands there, drool running down the corner of his mouth. Okay, I am becoming possessed, and I'm getting a voice of Satan. Okay, that's not the worst thing that might have happened. By the way, when the hell I managed to become stressed? Don't remember having that. That's not good, because it decreases my health. But considering that we are a brilliant strategist, and we do have some other health bonuses, I hope you're not gonna die. Yeah, we do have this hunting focus. Okay, we're now possessed. Is it actually gonna increase the amount of dark power we're producing? No, it wouldn't, unfortunately. Oh, well. That's fine. Though my last act of worship has been some time ago, I can still sense an inhuman touch upon my soul. I'm gonna become arbitrary. Okay. That was kind of expected. Even though unfortunate. Bandits have raided the siege camps outside. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. And there goes the pillage. 6.5 ducats. That's terrible, but I'm pretty sure the bishopric should provide us with a lot more than that. By the way, when this modifier is gonna expire? Looted in 1 year. New administration. A lot of years. Recently conquered. Like a couple of months. That's great. Should help with our army sizes and all. Your mother Bjork has asked you to consider her for the position of steward on your council. Oh. Why do you wear as a cape? Are you a part of this, of our faction as well? Huh. Okay. You want to be my steward. How's my steward looking? 17 and you're 15. No. Not going to happen, unfortunately. But yeah, it actually looks like my mother is also the part of the cult. That's interesting. Does it give us any benefits? Yeah, I'm certainly not allowed in here to try to recruit her. Huh. Okay, that's fine. By the way, how's my wife think? Or what's my wife thinking about me? Just 15. So I think I'm probably not gonna succeed in Oh, my concubine is pregnant again. Why am I not getting messages about it? That. Are she like cheating on me or something? I don't know. Okay, we've stolen some extra technology from Constantinople. This time culture. Okay, let's go and get ourselves. I don't know, majesty. Doesn't really matters. And legalism doesn't really have anything, or doesn't really help anything. What kind of... we don't really have any vassals right now. Yeah, this tech tree doesn't really matter much. So let's go and get ourselves like all the customs. Why not? Sure. Should be fine enough. This bishopric is almost burned to the ground. We are losing some extra troops. Not really a problem. And 44 ducats. That's actually pretty nice. Did I manage to capture someone? No. That's really unfortunate. So, is anyone just gonna go and immediately declare war on you? That's possible. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it right now. Oh, I could attempt to abduct you. Really? Attempt to abduct and imprison this guy with the help of your brethren, the Fellowship of Hel. Huh. That's interesting. Could I actually do this during the war, because if I could, that might be a pretty neat way to end the problematic war. Because if you were to capture the ruler, you're gonna get a 100% war score right away. So, let's go and declare a conquest on you right away. You don't have any allies, right? And you don't have any prestige. So, shouldn't... we should not have any problems conquering you. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to raise these boats. And yeah, go and get back here. No one is declaring war on you yet. I guess all of these guys are just busy with their own wars. So that's great. I'm gonna be able to try and sneak some more land in Ireland before any major problem gonna happen. Because all of these like English and Scottish guys are definitely trying to conquer Ireland as early as possible, because all of these guys are separated and quite weak by themselves. Your faithful hunting dog is always around and always happy to see you. Nice. It helps me get rid of my stress trait. By the way, would me being possessed give me some, I don't know, any extra possible events? Doesn't really look like it. By the way, we're also gaining dark power really slow. Okay, we're getting a daughter. A daughter, I guess, is fine because she's not gonna be in the line of succession. But I'm surprised, kind of confused why I'm not receiving messages when my concubine is getting pregnant. Because I should be. Young Erger has finished his education in the Voice of War. Okay, he's pretty terrible, but he still might become a commander. Yeah, considering that our current commander has 6 war, or not war, but like martial skill. Sure, let's go and place you as a commander. Better than nothing, I guess. By the way, how's our council looking? Oh, what's happened with your eye? You are one-eyed. Okay, that's cool. My council seems relatively fine. Not that they really matter, because I don't think they make any valuable decisions, but still. What's happened there? Have we just lost our marshal? Gnupa is no longer marshal because he died of poor health. Okay, let's go and get ourselves a new one, I guess. Grimmer. Is it the one I've been training all this time? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, I guess maybe being his educator wasn't that much waste of time. Also, oh, it doesn't really give me any opinion modifiers for being his educator for such a long time, but oh well. You're just gonna be training troops in our capital. Try to get ourselves as much army power as possible to be able to successfully expand and protect ourselves against attackers as well. Yeah, Gotland is kind of getting dangerous. What is that? Another proposal of freaking marriage from some random Crusadian revolt? No thanks. Not interested at all. By the way, how's my bishopric doing? Are you any helpful at all? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna be able to raise some decent amount of troops from you when you're gonna fully recover. We'll see. Also, you have tons of prestige. Probably should be spending it on my capital again. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of prestige from these wars as well. That's cool. Yeah, we've conquered all of that. Let's go and create another one vassal in here. This one we're gonna be keeping for myself. Oh, it has level 4 Stonehill Fort. That's cool. And we could stand down right now. Meat in here managed to conquer quite a lot of his neighbors as well. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to avoid. Or not trying to avoid, but try to act quicker than them, because they already conquered pretty much all of their small neighbors. So now the next target for me is gonna be them, and it's gonna be a little bit more problematic than just fighting single county guys, but that's fine. So our upgrades in capital have finished, so might as well go and spend some of this extra prestige we've acquired on like another level of war camp or training grounds. Let's go and get ourselves training grounds. Should be fine. Yeah, our capital starting to look pretty awesome with all of these upgrades. By the way, what would we need to have to found a merchant republic? Oh, we would need to be higher than court or count, really. Is not an reformed pagan. Oh yeah, we would need to reform the religion as well, unfortunately. Absolute tribal organization. And has a large market city. So we would need to raise our tribal organization. We would need to reform the fate as well. That might be somewhat problematic. By the way, where is the tribal organization law? You need to increase your tribal organization. Yeah, I know. If only I could remember where is that supposed to be. Isn't it supposed to be in realm? Maybe I need to increase this thing. Administration. The laws govern how society controls and grants ownership of property and wealth. Whilst additional succession laws. Oh, look at this. Feudal. Late feudal lords realize the importance of keeping the inheritance together to facilitate their dynasty's long-term increase in power and wealth. Effects allows additional succession laws. Vassals who refuse to leech inheritance in wars seen as traitors. Oh, that actually might be quite useful because I really don't like having the current succession law. So it might have been reasonable for me to get this technology point spent on legalism, but it's too late already. But we would need to have level 3 of legalism, right? Okay, but still, where the heck is tribal organization? There's like obligations. Huh, that's quite strange. I was pretty sure it's supposed to be under laws somewhere here. Okay, we're gonna look at this maybe later. During the last few days, my daughter has been clutching her stomach. Yeah, go on. Oh, she has dysentery. Like my late father. She might just die, but she's a female, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But still, if she could survive, it would be relatively fine. Okay, if anyone knows, probably should tell me where the hell this tribal organization laws supposed to be. But yeah, maybe... No, I'm pretty sure I don't need to increase this to get tribal organization. Noble, burgher, tax, no, nothing here. Council. You have no council laws available, you need to increase tribal organization in order to unlock them. How the fuck I increase tribal organization? I don't remember how this game works at all. Maybe I need what? To be higher than the council? Or higher than Count? Level title. Actually, I might be able to even like create a duchy if I were to conquer enough land in here, though. Brefne. You need to control at least 51%. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe I need to become a duke. I don't know. And my wife is pregnant yet again. Okay. If you're gonna make me more sons, it's gonna be somewhat problematic. Hold a great blood. We don't have 2 prisoners. Still probably not quite enough. Let's not do this. That's fine. We could wait without, or we could live without a great blood for a couple more months or years. Okay, so these things are slowly recovering. How's my income looking, by the way? Almost a ducat a year or a month. That's nice. Monthly prestige though is getting quite high. Might even... No, I'm not gonna be spending... Not gonna be spending prestige on upgrading my other holdings in here. At least not until my capital is gonna be fully upgraded. Sounds of anguish. My nights are plagued by terrible nightmares featuring the vile Swain, my rival brother in darkness. What are you talking about? We're not rivals or anything. He calls and roars at me to the tune of infernal bagpipes with Angbroda looks on, bellowing with laughter. I'm sure that your Mungander is sending me these dreams for a reason. I must prove myself worthy or be discarded as a weakling, such in the way of the Fellowship of Hel. Okay. Invite Swain for some fun. By the way, he's also possessed. I don't know. Okay, what the heck just happened? Sounds of anguish. As Swain arrived for our meeting, my servants threw a sack over him and beat the envious scatterbrain into submission. Okay. He is now snugly stored into a brazen bull that I had built especially for this occasion. Surrounding the bull are some crucified scum from my dungeon. Okay, so these two girls from my dungeon also got sacrificed. Drenched in the oil. It took some work to find Three generally insane musicians, but as they start up their demented tune and the fires are lit underneath the pool, I leaned back and realized it was all worth it. As soon as the first bellows start issuing from the pool, I ordered the human candles lit. I closed my eyes and humble honk with the infernal sure. My nightmares conquered once and for all. Swain dies? I'm gonna get 200 dark power. Okay. That's actually gonna get me almost enough to get a rank up. I'm gonna get a trait Impaler and Poet. Sure. Impaler is actually a pretty decent trait. +2 Intrigue, +1 Learning. Yeah, why not? What about Poet? Some extra Diplomacy. Sure. How many points, dark points we actually have now? Almost 700. I mean 750 for a rank up. Sure. That's great. And yeah, it was my timer already, so I'm gonna take a break in here and we're gonna continue in the next episode. So if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like if you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to level counter, definitely do it. And I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye.